Hey everybody, I got some new equipment and so I'm trying some cool new stuff here. There should be some cool background back there. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. Here we go with Genesis 15, the Lord's covenant with Abraham. After this, the word of the Lord came to Abram in... the Lord's covenant with Abram. Anyway, the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield, annotation, or sovereign. How can a word mean shield or sovereign? They seem to be completely different things. Your very great reward or shield. Your reward will be very great. Either the Bible makes no sense, imagine that, or these annotations make no sense. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and say it's the annotations. Anyway, but Abram said, Sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless, and the one who will inherit my estate is Eliezer of Damascus. The meaning of the Hebrew for this phrase is uncertain. Interesting. And Abram said, you have given me no children, so a servant in my household will be my heir. Well, hey, good for them. Then the word of the Lord came to him, This man will not be your heir, but a son who is your own flesh and blood will be your heir. He took him outside and said, Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them. Which I'm sure he can. He probably did it right then and there. Or not. Where you go. Then he said to him, So shall your offspring be. You mean unable to count the stars? Or seed. Yeah, whatever. Abram believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness. He also said to him, I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land, to take possession of it, and to fool the king of Egypt into thinking that your wife is your sister, which she is, and to get you kicked out of it. So, yea me, said the Lord. So the Lord said to him, Bring me a heifer, a goat, and a ram, each 3 years old, along with a dove and a young pigeon. Abram brought all these to him, cut them in two, and arranged the halves opposite each other. The birds, however, he did not cut in half. Oh, the things that would be the least gross to cut in half, he didn't. Then birds of prey came down on the carcasses, but Abram drove them away. Oh, I didn't know they had cars back then. I amused myself. As the sun was setting, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and a thick and dreadful darkness came over him. Then the Lord said to him, Know for certain that for 400 years your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and that they will be enslaved and mistreated there. Hooray! But I will punish the nation they serve as slaves, and afterward they will come out with great possessions. Why? Why not just skip the slavery parts? You, however, will go to your ancestors in peace and be buried at a good old age. In the 4th generation, your descendants will come back here, for the sin of the Amorites has not yet reached its full measure. So we'll let them sin a bit more. When the sun had set and darkness had fallen, a smoking firepot with a blazing torch appeared and passed between the pieces. On that day the Lord made a covenant with Abram and said, To your descendants I give this land from the Wadi, which is a river, I guess, of Egypt, to the great river, the Euphrates, the land of the Kenites, Kenizzites, Cadmonites, Hittites, Perizzites, Rephaites, Amorites, Canaanites, Girgashites, and Jebusites. There's Jebus again. Yeah, so it seems like Abram looked around and he said, I want all this land. How can I justify just taking it? I know, I'll just say that my God said I can have it. Anyway, that was Genesis 15. These seem to be kind of short chapters, but hey, good. It's the Bible. Who wants to read a long chapter anyway? That's it. See you next time.